Yo YouTube, yugiohmarketman here. Coming to you with a remake of my last video. For some reason, my mic was being selective, so I had to fix it. Basically, it just like didn't pick up my voice, but it picked it up like every once in a while, and it picked up like outside noise, but it didn't pick up all that I was saying. So I hope this video goes a lot better. I think I fixed it. But I'm gonna redo my Agent deck version 1. I am missing one card, but I'm substituting for it right now, and I'll get to that when I do. And I'm going to get right into it real quick. Um, First of all, it is the light fairy agent stuff. So you've got your 3 Hyperion, which is normal. It's your big boss monster. It's your dad that you can play 3 dads basically, and you can completely wreck your opponent. And it's a nice solid 27-21. Just happy it didn't have 1,000 defense, because then your opponent could just book it and kill it with anything. So that just that helps out a lot. And this thing is it's just so good. It's mandatory to have it in here too. If you don't play Hyperion, you're just a noob. Um, then you've got your 3 Earth, which is basically your Stratos and your Tuner all in one. It's actually really good. If you get this and your Sanctuary and then a Hyperion, or you don't even need the Hyperion, if you just get this and Sanctuary in your hand, you can get a Hyperion on the field first turn, and your opponent has to do a lot to get it off the field or waste a Dark Hole or something. So it's really good to just completely override your opponent. And then you've got your 3 Jupiters, which are beat sticks. They get your remove from play stuff back, and you can attack boost and basically just wreck your opponent. And it can boost itself, so you don't need to have a different fairy on the field. You can just select him, and then he'll be 2600, and you can kill a Stardust with him, which is actually really nice. And it's a light, so you can honest and all the other good stuff. That's it for the agents. Then the non-agents are 2 Zeradius, so you can get your heralds, or not your heralds, your sanctuary, and it's a solid 2100. So if you already have sanctuary on the field, you can normal summon him, and he'll just be a nice big beater that you can just destroy your opponent with. And it's just a really versatile card, and you can ditch it for your sanctuary and then use Hyperion's effect and remove him, because once he's in the grave he's pretty much useless. So play 2 of him. 1 honest, it's staple for light decks. And then the chaos part of it, double breaker, which I actually really like breaker this format, because I can just say summon breaker. Are you gonna solemn it? No. Use priority, blow up back row, and then my opponent could bottomless it or whatever, and then it'll be a 1 for 2, which is always good. You neg your opponent by plussing yourself by getting rid of 2 of their back rows, and they only get rid of 1 of your monsters, so it's actually really nice. And it's a solid 1900 when you need it to be. Otherwise, it's a pretty decent 16. Double Kiku. I didn't really know what other big dark monster to use, except for like Doomcal. But I don't have Doomcals right now. I'm waiting for them to come gold, because they're too rich for my blood. And I really like the effect on this too, since a lot of decks like abusing the graveyard. I just figured I might as well play Kiku and remove some of the stuff out of there. Like for plants, I'll get rid of their Glow Up Bulb and Spore and Dandy and all that other stuff. And Plague, I usually hit a Plague and sometimes Necro Gardener with this thing, so it's a solid 1800 as well. Then you've got your Double Reaper. I'm playing Double Reaper in here because this deck can be slow at some points, so you like cards that can stay on the field. And also, this is kind of like gearing up for the X-Seeds, which they're going to be exploding onto the field like crazy, so you're going to need stuff that stays on the field to protect you until you can X-Seed yourself. So Spirit Reaper is good. And then you can also like poke and take cards out of the hand. So it's just very versatile. and it combos nicely with Plague Spreader. You can tune with it, and if you use both Spirit Reapers and Plague, you get a nice level 8 right off the bat. And I like Plague in here just because it's a double tuner, so that's pretty much the only reason. And then Cyber Dragon, right now I have to play Cyber Dragon because I don't have a Chaos Sorcerer. And I originally had plans to use 2 Chaos Sorcerers, but it was kind of chunky, so I just decided to put a second Zeradius in. So yeah, 1 Chaos Sorcerer if you have it. I'll be getting it at my locals probably tomorrow. Otherwise it's a Cyber Dragon. Then the spells, you've got your staple stuff. I'm choosing not to play Book in here because I really don't need it. I mean, I need it, but there's really not enough room. It's already 41 cards, so. Then you've got triple cards from the sky and an allure for massive draw power. Like, it's not bad enough that you thin the deck with 3 Stratos and all that other stuff, but drawing 8 cards total with these things is just, it's massive advantage. And like, if this was 3 allures and 1 cards from the sky, it would probably not be that good, but still. And then double Sanctuary. I'm only playing 2 Sanctuary because I'm playing 2 Zeradius to get the Sanctuary, and not my whole deck is light. It's only like I think 11 or 12 monsters are actually fairies, so yeah, it's not mandatory to run 3 in this deck. So, and then to get some of your remove from play stuff back as well, you've got Burial, so it's always good. Then your trap cards, you've got your staple stuff, your Mirror Force and your Torrential, and then you've got your Solemn, and then the rest of the counter stuff is Bribe, 7 tools, your Trip, Divine Punishment. I might actually take one of these out for another 7 tools. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. Or I might just take one out, period. And then you've got your Return, because everything gets removed for pretty much, so you'll just play Return in the battle phase even, and then just go nuts. Then the extra deck is kind of standard. I mean, my extra deck isn't really finished for this, but because I need a couple more level 6s, but I got Mistworm, Stardust, Thought Ruler, Colossal. I need a Red Dragon ulti because I got rid of mine. Ancient Fairy, Black Rose, these things for some reason. I don't even know why. Brio, Gaia, Iron Chain, and Catastor. I need to replace these 2. I need a Scrap Archfiend. I need another Gaia Knight, and I think I need another Iron Chain and a couple other things. So, I'm also looking for an ulti Colossal, because Super Colossal with a bunch of ulti level 8s is kind of ugly. So I need that stuff from you guys. So yeah, there's version 1 of the agent decks that I'm planning on running. And then there'll be a short video after these 2, just to sum up kind of a little plan that I have for you guys. So, peace.